Mr. Yakin, congratulations. If we can do English? Yeah. Ronendorf in Israel today. A player in his second appearance, I think 50 minutes of international football, scores for you in the Euro. Can you explain how he got into the national team? What was the thinking? I admit I've never heard of him till today.
First goal? Yes. No, Dua is a player we know in Swiss. Now with the rest of Europe. Now he's a striker, the box player. He knows the way how he moved in the box, and now he did well in the last 3 weeks. Before we had the situation with Braille, he's also a box player and a center player, but he's not ready to play from the beginning after his injury. But now Dua made this very well, and we are happy for him.
Gentleman in the front. Yep.
Ja, Murat, herzliche Gratulation zum Sieg. Würdest du zustimmen, dass es auch ein Trainer...
Congratulations on your win. Do you agree in saying that this is a win of the coach to Hebscher, Dua? Who are the names who surprised us in the starting 11 and which scored? So, could you please tell us how did you get this decision of introducing Dua and Hebscher in your starting 11? Well, it comes after long preparation. We started integrating players who weren't in the national team. Dua, we knew his statistics. We knew that player very closely, even though we were about to call up a couple of times in the past. But in this phase, we knew that it could be important for us. Maybe he didn't expect himself, but during the training sessions, he kept improving, he kept growing. He cuts deep very well, even without the ball. He helps the team in the plays. So everything worked well, and we always put in the pitch those who are doing the best. We think about Hebscher, who did a great season in Bologna. And with this system, with him in the middle together with Remo Freuler and Granit Xhaka, we had a very dense midfield. Well, on paper, the idea was one, but then well, how he played, we didn't expect it. I mean, by looking for the space both on the flank and in the middle. So we try to get the best of all players, and today Hebscher did it. Congratulations also on my behalf for your win. Just a question about Embolo. How were the latest days? So what are your plans for Embolo going forwards in the tournament? I think he's on top form, isn't it? Well, the situation was quite uncertain after he is paused due to a long injury and then a second injury after recovering from the first one. However, we were very hopeful with him, and we were right to be hopeful. We made the right decision in calling him up. He said that he wanted to be with us, even though he couldn't train with the team for the first 2 weeks. But we made it. Also, thanks to our medical staff to bring him 100% by working with him every day and by trying to adjust his training load in the most appropriate way. We don't know how much will stay in form, but the decision to call him up and to have him in the team was right. Embolo also made us very calm in keeping the ball up front when the opponent was pressing us. And I think that he will be very satisfied, but we are also very satisfied. So, another question. This group with Germany is a group where all eyes are on you. Watched the yesterday game. What do you think about that? What do you think about the start of this match day one in this group? Let's think about 3 years ago. Switzerland beat France. They got to the quarterfinals against Spain. So after this first beginning, do you think that we can get there? First of all, congratulations on Germany for their game today, not just for the result, but the way in which they won the game. So they deserved to win. They played very well even without ball possession, and playing well without the ball is fundamental to win games. We've seen it also today in our Switzerland game. So we are going match by match, day by day. Next opponent is Scotland, then we'll see. We have a long way to do to improve, because the second half of the match didn't go very well. We conceded too many possibilities, too many chances offensively, but we also had some good transitions that we've used.
De préparation comme piston gauche. Là, il joue presque sur le flanc droit de l'attaque. Comment tu as jugé sa performance?
Von Endoy. Ja gut, wir haben ja die Vorbereitung im März und jetzt die 2 Testspiele in links gebracht. Haben dann gesehen, dass sich die Gegner gut einstellen konnten, vor allem im Spiel gegen Österreich. Haben dann irgendwo gesagt, okay, wir müssen ein bisschen ausgeglichener sein auf beiden Seiten, nicht nur über links, wo wir unsere Durchbrüche mit Endoy, mit Ruben Vargas gehabt haben. Und Dan fühlt sich rechts wohler. Das spielt er auch in Bologna. Haben dann aber auch gesagt, die formstarken Spieler, wie jetzt auch Michel, der in Bologna eine super Saison gemacht hat, dass er irgendwo auch auf dem Platz sein muss. Also dann kreiert man ein bisschen die Positionen, das System und versucht sie aber auch so vorzubereiten, dass das auch über den Gegner defensiv wie offensiv auch gut funktioniert. Und sie haben das heute sehr, sehr gut gemacht, weil er auch sehr diszipliniert defensiv arbeitet. Wir kennen denn seine Laufvermögen, seine Sprints, wo er immer wieder den gegnerischen Verteidigung sehr, sehr Mühe zubereitet hat heute.
In the front here. Black T-shirts.
Oui, Coach. Sind Sie heute, Murat Yakin, der Gewinner des Tages, oder interessiert diese Frage nur die Journalisten?
Murat Yakin, you are the winner of today, or can we say that to the players? I trust myself. I have a strong team, which is fundamental. We can get to important goals together. We need mutual trust between the team and the coach. So it's a satisfaction when in an important game like that we get a result. So if we take a look at the past, we know that we've played in stadia without spectators after what happened all over the world. But today we could enjoy this magnificent atmosphere supporting the support of our fans. It was something great, which we were being prepared for 3 weeks. So the players have the right spirit. And as a coach, I have a role in directing the strength of the player and creating a good atmosphere, or to put in the field a tactically sound team. In this sense, my person has a role, but it's a secondary one. What's fundamental is to have a united team, and I'm happy to go on this path.
To answer in English?
Sure.
Thank you. Congratulations on the win today. Obviously, you play Scotland next. I wonder, are you surprised by how badly they played last night? And do you think there'll be a reaction from Scotland? And also, we saw how many Swiss fans were here today. The Scots fans will be coming. It could be quite a special match on Wednesday. What kind of match do you think it will be?
Now, we saw the game yesterday. Of course, it's not so easy to play against Germany. The opening game and how Germany played was fantastic. It's not easy to come out from this pressing and this hard defense work. They earned this victory, and it's a completely different game next Wednesday. But it's important that we win our first game. It's bringing more self-confidence in our game. But when we saw the second half, this game was not so. I was not so happy. We have to play better in this game next week, and of course, Germany, the tournament. it's big when we see the fans also in this stadium, how they support us. It's fantastic to see how many Swiss people they were in the stadium.
Ja, Murat, wie oft und gerne spielst du Poker? Und ja,
So do you like play poker? Do you do it often? So what are the parallels between poker and football? After your tactical choices. No, I don't like poker. I like to play chess. Yesterday in the train, I had a victim who lost against me in chess 2 times. So this is my favorite game. So also on the pitch, I like to, compare it with chess rather than poker, because in poker you never know what are the cards in the hand of the opponent. So I would like to leave football as chess. And today's match has been played well tactically and according to our tactical plan.
Call today, starting Dua, and how impressive he was. Does that perhaps make you make a tough decision on Wednesday with if Embolo's fit?
No, this is the lineup where we trained this week. And we saw that the last friendly game against Austria was only on one side. We broke the lines, and we want to be on both sides very offensive. And he likes to play more on the right side. He plays also in Bologna on the right side. We have Ruben Vargas. He likes to come from the left inside to the right. And it's good. They are the wing players. They like to play 1 against 1 against the defense, and they are fast and works also defense, very disciplined. And yeah, it's good to see how he developed his game, and that he brought us in many situations to work defense, but also the balance to have the counter attack with his very fast players like Ndoye.
Okay, so 2 more questions. We'll start there.
Murat, haben wir heute den Anfang vom Ende des Nationalspielers Shaqiri erlebt?
Murat, today we've seen the start of the end of Shaqiri in the national team. No, I wouldn't say so. This is not what happened. Shaqiri is important as a player, so we feel that he takes responsibility. He leaves for this team. We know what is positive experience for the national team. I'll need him and need Shaqiri in more matches. Probably today wasn't the right moment to put him in the pitch, because in the second half of the game, we were under pressure. I know in which situation I can feel the Shaqiri, who always takes his own responsibilities, who always try to speak with their own players and teammates, and is a great example for the youngsters in the team who will learn a lot from him, from the way to practice during the week.
Rossi said just a few minutes ago that he was surprised by your starting lineup, that you didn't play 3-5-2, but 4-3-3. How was this on purpose, or you were forced to choose this formation because Embolo was not up for the game, or you decided like that because you wanted to surprise the Hungarian team?
Gut, ich schätze Trainer Rossi als sehr, sehr intelligenten und auch ein Taktikfuchs, und deswegen war sicher die Rochade.
Marco Rossi is a very smart coach, tactically speaking. He knows why we use this formation. We've seen how Fiola played in the team in a more defensive way compared to Ombolla, who would have been more offensive. We've surprised him at the beginning. Maybe we focus on the way in which we can make the most of our strengths. So today we managed to do it by making our opponent's life very hard in the first half. and then scoring 2 goals helped us. We knew that in the second half they would have played Bola to put us under pressure, and we suffered some pressure, but you know, we proved our character, our determination, and also we were calm. So we've put fresh forces to give stability to our team, and Breel Embolo was fundamental in the final 20 minutes to keep the ball up front, and then he managed also to score. It was a great moment of his tournament. Murat, normally you are a very calm coach, and today probably we've seen you, let's say, being carried away by the match. You've been also cautioned. You've been given a yellow card when Rieder was going to the goal. So probably you were more tense and more and had more emotions than usual.
Ja, vor allem was in einer Phase war, wo wir unter Druck waren und der Gegner hat offensiv mehr riskiert.
Well, yes, it was a moment in which we were under pressure.
Unerklärlich ist, warum da das Spiel unterbrochen hat.
Hungary offered some spaces that we used in that Rieder play, which was incomprehensible that the referee stopped the play. That's why I got angry. In the moment in which Rieder
Unverständlich, wieso dass da
was going one-on-one in front of the goalkeeper. So I don't understand why the play was stopped in that moment. That's why I reacted.
aber ich nehme jetzt die gelbe Karte.
I couldn't, let's say, control my emotions in that moment, and therefore the yellow card is justified.